everyone, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing I figured, a new shipment came of product for my business, so I figured I'm gonna unbox it with you guys and also just talk about the future of my business and the future of just everything, my resolutions for the year. How have you guys been doing? I've been doing great. Just to let you guys know, I'm sitting on the floor in front of my daughter's little dresser here. And there she... You gonna let me film? No? No? No film? No filming YouTube? This is real life, y'all. 1 second. Alright guys, I am back. Real life. Yeah, so my baby was sleeping, but she decided to wake up right when I was about to film. And yeah, we'll talk about YouTube stuff later. But I have a list here of just 5 things that I want to talk about. I'm gonna make it short, just as long as I'm opening these products. I'll talk to you guys. Hope you guys have been doing well, and I hope that your New Year's thus far has been going good. We're already past the halfway mark. We're almost to the end of January. How have your goals been going? Have you given up on your New Year's resolutions yet? I've actually been doing pretty good with my New Year's resolution. I could be doing better, but we won't get into that. We're gonna try our best each and every day, and that's it. I'm not gonna get hard on myself. I just had a baby, So basically what these packages are for restock. So just about every month I have to restock my product that's sold. So last year was a very slow year, and that's because I wasn't putting a lot of effort into selling. I was just kind of letting the business go on autopilot. You like ASMR? So like I said, I was letting the business kind of run on autopilot without putting too much effort in it. And even with the business running on autopilot like that without me doing too much, it still was making sales. However, this year, one of my resolutions is to definitely grow the business. The style Morgan, and Morgan is our boy shorts. So Morgan looks like this, and these are the period underwears. They basically have a built-in pad. If you're a person that you always look through your pads, or you just want to sleep without anything on, without a pad or a tampon, I would definitely recommend getting period underwear, and namely these. I absolutely love Morgans. I have 5 of these for myself, and after I had the baby, I literally lived in these instead of the diapers. And they look like little bicycle shorts. So I actually used to wear these around the house as shorts. No one even knew that they were like underwear. These are my Morgans that I just got. So what I'll do is I'll go through each one. And again, the box, it comes really, really compacted. And then all of them just come like that. And they come in these little plastic wraps and labeled with the size. And yeah, I just go through each one, count them, make sure my order is correct. And I also they come with a factory smell, but I make my own linen spray, so that's what I spray on all my products. Everyone always asks me to sell that linen spray, which is something that I'm going to be looking into this year, so I'm really excited about that. And yeah, just make sure all my product is looking good, no complaints. I check the seams. I cut off any kind of loose ends, loose threads, because BAMBLISH is my brand, and that's like, just as Robyn is my name and Robyn 101 is like my YouTube channel, BAMBLISH also is associated with my name. And anything that I have my name on, I definitely want to be of quality and something that people know that when they get it, that it's going to be like quality stuff. Speaking of BAMBLISH, it's the future of BAMBLISH. So I'm really excited about the future of my business, and it's because I have so much plans and so much like hopes for my business. And we're on I started in the pandemic, so it started 2020 and now we're in 2024. So we're going on 4 years already, and I know most businesses don't even survive even this long. Usually they're, the owners tend to switch to something else, or but I'm truly in love with my business. Sometimes it gets a little daunting for me. If you have a business, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just get sick of it. You don't even want to look at the business. I've gotten there, but there's other times that I'm just head over heels in love with my business. And thankfully, I brought in the new year with this kind of feeling in mind. For my business, I want it to be still period brand, still a period company, but I want to expand into like self-care. I really want my brand to be like BAMBLISH, like period and self-care, like just a whole period shop that sells pretty much everything that we would need to take care of ourselves. Not just period underwear or period cups, but also pads, wipes, bath bombs and bath stuff and gels and things to help our pH and to keep us clean and help us feel fresh. Like everything that we want as a woman to help ourselves feel good. For those of you who have been here since the beginning, I hope that you're proud of me. I'm proud of myself. I've been really trying, and I just hope to keep on going and keep scaling the brand up more. My goals and my personal goals. So a lot of my goals are linked with my business goals, which is the brand BAMBLISH, but also it's linked with YouTube, and I have a few spiritual goals that I want to accomplish, like leveling up in my physical life, so like the way that I look, the way that I speak, but not just leveling up physically, leveling up even in the way that I think, leveling up my mindset. My girl V on YouTube, if you're not following her name is Candidly V on YouTube. She has this amazing series that she's starting to do. It's called Reinventing Her. I'm just loving it. If you're not following her already, you need to follow her. I mean, it just follows, you're following her in her reinventing her journey, but also it's like, I feel like I'm reinventing me while she's reinventing her. Yeah, so it's the whole reinvention thing that I love. Not that there was anything wrong with me or wrong with anyone, but it's just that it's just getting to the next level. Like, what is my next level? And that's pretty much what 2024 is for me. A lot of people got down on themselves in 2023 because they were saying like, oh, it was the worst year ever. But yeah, it wasn't like the greatest year, but can't you admit that without that year, you wouldn't be here now? Like, without going through such a trying year, would you be able to have this mindset now? So I always just, find a way to be like grateful for even the tough things. My goals are all written on the calendar. I noticed last year, around January, I was very, very persistent with writing my goals down on the calendar. But this year I've added not just writing it down on the calendar, but also using a color system. I have colors for each areas of my life. So my spiritual life is like purple, my work life is yellow, my business life is green. I have it color blocked, but also what I've been doing is every day I have certain things that I have to accomplish. I have a workout goal that I need to do every whatever day that is. So that's orange. My workout and my health habits are orange. If I go through the day and I do those things in that category, I automatically turn those categories green. And if I did not accomplish that task in the day, I turn that category at the end of the day, I turn it red. And the reason is because when I can look back and physically see how my month went, according to the colors. At the end of January, when I look back on my calendar system, my calendar goal system, I can see, wow, there's a lot of red here. That means I didn't do much. But if I look back and I see, wow, there's a ton of green things, which means I did most of my tasks that I've wanted to do, which means I'm one step closer to actually accomplishing my long-term goals because I'm hitting those little short-term goals. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you're interested in seeing a little bit more into my system of how I am creating my goals and also accomplishing my goals, then just leave me a comment down below and I might do a video about it. The next thing I want to talk about is my YouTube. So I do have a goal to post a video a week. I have been doing Mondays. I missed this Monday, but that's why I'm filming now, because I do want to still hit that video a week. I want to give myself a consistent 90 days of doing this, one video a week, just doing it, not looking at the numbers, just doing it for me. Just to see what happens, you know what I mean? I'm committing myself to it, and I like turning my YouTube goal every day that I'm supposed to do that task. I love turning it green. I don't like turning things red. Notice I haven't touched another one of these things, and that's because I can't like walk and chew gum. I can't do two things at once. I need to be doing this though. The next thing that I want to talk about is basically something that I realized at work. I started a job recently. I started back in November, and back in November, when I was coming in, the person who was doing the hiring left the job. So I was like, that's kind of weird. Actually, all those things are red flags. When you start a job and you see empty desk or you see a mass exodus of people who are leaving, it's actually a red flag, but I didn't know it at the time. So what I realized is just 2 weeks ago, my boss, she quit, and then on top of that, they laid off 3 people at my job. Just had them work the whole day and then called them into HR. 2 of them were working from home and 1 was actually on site. Called them into HR and just said, we no longer need your services. To me, it's crazy. The crazier part to that was that they let go some workers that they were good workers. Well, especially one of them specifically, she was an amazing worker. She used to catch all everybody's mistakes that can cost the company money. She was amazing, but they still let her go, and she was there for so long. What I realized is, these jobs that we have, thank God we have jobs because we're able to have our livelihood. But on the other hand, these little side things that we're doing, don't think that they're in vain. We started something. We started a YouTube. We started businesses. We started side hustles. These things, if we keep consistent at it and we put our passion and our heart into it, they will do well. And then you don't have to be in a situation where you feel like you're going to get laid off, from a job that, all they're about is the money. All they're about is the business of it all. Not really thinking about the people who are actually helping their business, grow. It's kind of like that saying, like you could either work on your dream or you can help someone else work on their dream. Like that, and this week they're gonna do more cuts at my job. Supposedly everyone's saying my job's safe because supposedly what I have to do, they can't outsource. The other departments have been seeing cuts. They've been cutting so many. Even one of the guys that I work with in the department, he was telling me, he's like, he just knows this is his last week. He's just waiting for them to tell him, that's it, we no longer need you. So it's really sad, but in the back of my head, I know that it's a sign for me to just keep going, keep running the business, keep working hard at YouTube, keep you know, trying to just monetize myself in all my talents. Anything that I am good at, just try your best to monetize. And this, I'm saying this also to anyone who may be in this situation, or anyone who desperately just wants to get out of their job because of bad work environment or anything like that. Just like find your side hustle and just stick with it and just keep going and don't give up. Even if you don't see the fruit of your labor yet, you will. I'm gonna continue unpackaging and also taking inventory of these new things. I'm gonna restock my website. If you want a pair of Morgans, these are Morgans, just go on my site. I think I'm gonna give away one free pair. So if you want the free pair, just make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and also just put it down in the description box that you want a free pair. I'll put the name in a drawing on my Instagram and I will send it right out to you. Because, you know, everybody should have a Morgan. Okay, so yeah, it was so nice to talk to you guys. I know this is a very different video than what I usually do, a sit down video like this. But I will talk to you guys very, very soon.